The Girl Who Sold Firewood to Feed the World. Inspired by true struggles. Driven by silent hope. In a small forgotten village, where dust clung to children's feet, and hunger was a quiet neighbor in every home, there lived a girl. Her name was Amira. She was just 12 years old. She had no father, no mother, only a cracked clay pot, and a bundle of firewood on her shoulder. She wore the same tattered wrapper every day, walked barefoot through thorny paths. And yet, she smiled. While other children cried for what they lacked, Amira gave from what little she had. Every morning before sunrise, she rose with an empty belly and walked into the forest, dragging sticks and broken branches behind her. She sold firewood in the village market. Sometimes she earned a few coins. Sometimes, nothing at all. But she always found someone who needed it more than she did. An old woman with no roof. A crying mother with no cooking fire. A stranger passing by with dust in his throat. One day, while washing her tired feet in the river, a man approached her. He asked, "Why do you look so happy when you have nothing?" And Amira, with her calm voice and dusty cheeks, replied, "I may have nothing, but I still have something to give." The man was stunned. He took a photo, wrote down her words, and disappeared. Amira thought nothing of it. She kept walking, kept giving, kept living. Until one day, her story found the world. The photo spread. The quote went viral. And the girl no one knew became a symbol the world couldn't forget. Doctors arrived in her village. Food trucks. Volunteers. Journalists. Donations from people she'd never meet. They came asking, "Where is Amira?" She was found carrying firewood again. Like every other day. Someone told her, "Your kindness has fed the world." A woman in America sold her necklace to build a school in her name. A boy in Japan gave his lunch money. An old man in Lagos wept as he left a bag of rice at her door. Amira never became rich. But she became something greater. A spark that lit 1,000 lamps. And until her last breath, she whispered, "I didn't need the world to know me. I just needed to feed it." Because sometimes, the biggest hearts are hidden in the smallest girls. And that is how a little girl who sold firewood fed the world. She had no money, no fame, no voice. But her kindness fed a generation. Let this be your reminder. You don't need to have much to do much. Even the smallest act of love can light up the darkest corners of the world. So be kind. Be generous. And never stop doing good. Even when no one is watching. Because one day, the world will see